apologize for the wind. I'll try not to get too loud. Normally, when it's windy, I'll try to compensate by talking loud and end up watching a little bit of the stream or whatever and realize that I'm talking way too loud. Yeah, it's windy today. Hopefully that makes it better, honestly. Started with a chatterbait, and I have a small little crankbait on my other rod pit. It's a kind of a light, so I'd be like tossing that into the wind. Maybe I'll go when I get parallel to the bait. I'll try to cast that a little bit more, or when I get my back against the wind, I'll toss that a little bit more. I just had to stop right here. It's like a rocky bottom or whatever, and it's tempting always. It's a little bit different than the rest of the body of water. Tossing this, it's like a vintage, basically a vintage lure. Bill Dance. Dance is ill. Sorry, I can't read your name at the moment. Let's see, what does it say? Ishdora Garcia. What's up, Ishdora? Isidora. Good morning. Good afternoon. Sorry again about the wind. It's my 2 combos today. I normally don't like to carry 2 reels, but I guess it helps. I have one backup lure in my bag. It's a Guggen, some type of swim bait or something. I can't remember what it's called. Just in case I lose one of these things. The Junior Contender is what it's called. Have a Guggen Junior Contender for my backup bait for the day. Just gonna go to a different spot today, but it's kind of windy, and I thought I'd just save that for another day, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully it's not so windy, but I think it still will be. We're getting winds here in Texas from the south. South wind. What does it say, Brian? Hold on. Brian Roll Shorts. I'm in Texas. I'm in Dallas at the moment. Dallas, Texas. I appreciate you stopping by. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like I'm not speaking loud enough sometimes, but sometimes when I rewatch the stream, I'm like, well, yeah, I was definitely loud enough. I kind of underestimate these microphones sometimes. But yeah, I'm in Texas. What state are you from, if you don't mind me asking? This this post spawn bite has been rough at this spot. I think there's just so many fish spawning, and I've been seeing so many long nosed gar. I don't know if like the bass are trying to stay away from them or what, but I haven't had a lot of bass action here. Mainly, just been seeing tons of long nosed gar and carp and drum. It's still one of my favorite spots to fish here. And the grass is growing everywhere, so it's kind of hard to get to some of the other spots that I like to fish, honestly. Against the wind. Have to be careful, caution. This thing is like snakes in this little shallow water. Oh, it's like a creek right here or whatever. Can never tell where the ground's stable. But yeah, that one, it's one lure that I have now. The eel lure. This one, I lost one in this tree like a long time ago, and I was so bummed because it was like the only one that I had, and they're really kind of hard to find. I don't even know how I found that one, honestly. It's kind of random. Again, sorry about the wind. Look at that big drone. Pretty sure you can see, or it's a carp. Oh, well, I'm sure you can see it somewhere. If you didn't see it, some big carp right there. It sounds like a torpedo hitting the water. Hopefully the wind's a little bit better like that. Hey, what's up, Laramie? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Shout out to everybody. So again, sorry about the wind. I was expecting it to be windy, but not this bad. But it's like I'm not gonna let it stop me or whatever. People don't want to hear the wind. They just, I don't know. They don't have to listen to it. It's not mandatory. But yeah, I appreciate everyone regardless. I feel like the wind might help the bite as well, honestly. I haven't seen any gar yet. Normally, like you just see them like every yard or so. Walking down the bank, you see like multiple. But I haven't seen any. Maybe the wind is like kind of keeping them away from the shallows. Big fish. Yeah, I would like to catch some big fish or big fish right now. Yeah, that one that swam away was pretty big. Like he was so strong, he darted away, and like if you're just walking and you don't see it and you hear that, like you almost feel like something's like jumping out of the water at you or something. It kind of startles you. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, there's some big carp here. I think that's what they are. Carp or buffalo. Some big crawfish as well. I always see crawfish out here. But it's a nice day to be out. I guess we do have a little cloud cover, so the sun is not so bad. think I'm gonna go ahead and toss this thing. I'm not even sure how it swims. It might be a little bit. It might be diving a little bit deeper than I wanted to for this spot, because this spot is pretty shallow. But yeah, I'm just gonna see how this thing works. I haven't fished with this one. I literally just got it out of the package. Swims perfect. Maybe I'll get a video of the action sometime soon. I'm real stoked on this bait though. Not the best body of water, but yeah, the bait is phenomenal. Hopefully I'll be able to use it on get the opportunity to use it on a better body of water, see how the fish react to it. It's pretty weedless as well. I feel it coming through the grass, and I guess having one treble hook, it kind of helps. There's another one of those big big carp or whatever down there. Kind of want to keep my rod tip up just to avoid getting snagged on the bottom. But yeah, this bait looks crazy in the water. It's not spinning on me or anything, so that's a plus. This lure has a lot of, like, I guess, diversity or whatever. You can fish it so many ways. Just like a crankbait or almost like a jig. Or like a jerkbait. That was a terrible cast. Vegan fish. Got some grass. Against the wind. Keep hitting this grass and I'm like thinking it's a strike. It's a lot of grass growing though. A lot of times I like visualize the strike. I'm like, as I'm passing against some type of cover or some type of object or whatever. It's like you visualize the strike, and man, it just, I don't know. I feel like it just does something to your mind. You're thinking you're about to get hit and it doesn't happen, but it just looks like such a promising area. And I think it's better too, I guess, like I say, kind of like visualize it happening because, oh, wow. I think I just had a bite. Just lifting it out of the water. Uh, so you don't drop your guard. I've dropped my guard so many times when I'm not expecting a bite and I end up losing the fish because I'm just not expecting anything. I had a bite when I was lifting it out of the water. Again, sorry about the wind. Just the day we have to, at least I have to just thug it out in the wind. But I'm gonna try to get my back to the wind here pretty soon. I just have to walk. I have to embrace it for a little bit. This grass is growing fast. Again. God. Hey, what's up, Just Fatal? Good morning. How you doing, my man? Buenos dias. There's a lot of grass right here, but it's kind of hard to fish, I guess, depending on your presentation. But you would think it'd be a good spot for fish to be holding. Sorry about the wind again. If you're just tuning in or passing through. Weird. I don't understand this spot. It's like on every 100 yards or so, it's like different structure or different, I don't know, different types of grass. Not necessarily different types of grass, but it's just like it's thicker in some areas. I think the chatterbait is definitely something that it's easier to pull through that grass than that little crankbait that I'm using. I was very, very hesitant about fishing today. But somehow I made it out just because I know I have to run errands. I have to go get like laundry detergent and stuff and a few other things. So thought I'd go fish a little bit before I actually take care of laundry and everything. Grass water fishing, 100%. There's so much grass out here. And it's so windy. I don't know why. It's so windy, but I guess I can't complain. I wish it would have been this windy while I was working. It's like it waited till the weekend to pick up. I got this all tangled up. You can kind of see my base selection for today. Chatterbait and eel. kind of a crappy day, but it's not that bad. I guess maybe for a live. I keep saying that I need to get an external microphone, but I'm like, it's not even that windy in the Dallas area. I don't think I would like need it if I got it. Like I wouldn't need it that long. It's been windy for like the last 3 months. Kind of crazy. Is today the day you jump in? If I lose that lure, I might jump in just because it's still rare. I don't know. Or unless if I get attacked by like some bees or something. I'm allergic to bees, so I might go in for cover. Take a straw with me so I can breathe underwater. How much you earn from YouTube? I don't earn anything. It's all just whatever, like free content. I don't earn anything. I don't have any ads. Sometimes you see ads on channel. Oh my god, I had a bite as soon as I threw it in. I think it was a car. But no, I don't. You might see ads on channels that are not monetized. Far from being monetized. But yeah, it's one reason why I just try to grind it out. No, I don't make anything. I used to watch when before I started my channel or whatever. I used to watch different lives and stuff, and I think they were monetized to the point where that they could receive super chats and stuff, and I would like send them super chats or whatever, and sometimes I send them like a buck or two. But I would ask them like, oh yeah, like is like it worth it or whatever. I don't know if they were just being quiet about how much they were making, or they were just being honest. But the lady was like, yeah, it's basically, she would always do fishing content, her and her boyfriend, and she was like, yeah, we basically make gas money off of their videos. But they only did pretty much like live streams as well. And I guess it depends on the format of your content as well. I think videos are maybe better. But it's hard to get views on videos, and it's so easy to get, like, it's not easy, but it's easier to get views like on a vertical live stream because people are just scrolling through or whatever. And yeah, but yeah, I don't make anything, honestly. This is just like kind of like a sacrifice or whatever to see if I could potentially make anything. I would like to, I guess I would like to make, I guess, a career out of it or whatever, but I don't know. It seems kind of impossible, but I don't know. It never hurts to try. If I didn't try, I would never know, So if you don't try, you'll never know. And I think just not giving up or whatever is the best thing to do. Kind of staying somewhat consistent. Just trying. I mean, I like fishing or whatever, and if I would be able to turn that into like a part-time thing or whatever, where I can actually make content and make some money off of it, it would be a plus. But know. I don't try to get my hopes up. That's for sure. I kind of just expect the worst, and if something happens, then it's a plus. But I don't want to get my hopes up on it at any point. My channel could get hacked, or I don't know. It's just someone could like I could get demonetized once I get monetized for something stupid or something. I don't know. So many things. Yeah, let me see if I can read that. Oh, fisherman. Oh, let's see. I make 200K each month from YouTube. Yeah, Just Fatal is like a big baller on YouTube. Follow him and subscribe. Check out his content for more pointers on how to become a millionaire. This is like his backup YouTube channel. He has it on his main. He just comes in the chat on his backup. But yeah, he's in the healthcare, relationships, stuff like that. If you're having any trouble with that, that seems to be one of the highest paying channels, the highest paying channels on YouTube. Just Fatal. Hey, Finding Joy. Good morning. Hey, I appreciate that. Most of the time you should say, he's not monetized. Yeah, I'm not monetized. Take the straw with you underwater is crazy. Yeah, I need to take the straw underwater if I get attacked by bees. That's how I need to breathe. Now, it's like, it was this movie when I was kind of like a kid. It was something about these people that were like in an orchard or something like that, and somebody threw a rock at a beehive, and it caused like all kinds of crazy chaos. And these bees wanted to kill these people, and it was like they were attacking this house for like a long time, and I don't know, it was wild. And this kid had to fill up the tub and fill his mouth with straws to breathe because the bees were like trying to kill him, man. It was wild. It was a random movie, super low budget, but yeah, just one of those old movies that are kind of random. That's what made me think about it. But other than that, I don't think I'm getting in this water. But yeah, like I said, if I lose that lure, I probably would jump in. No lie. Sorry if I missed anything in the chat. Be careful for snakes. Yeah, is today the day? No. Yeah, snakes too. I'm not really afraid of snakes, like to the point that I would jump in, but I don't know. Depending on the situation, I might. If it's like a rattlesnake or whatever and he's coming straight at me, I don't think that I would be at a disadvantage in the water, honestly. He could just like go underwater and I have no clue where to go. So I think being on solid ground would probably be the best thing for me to do, honestly. Alright, so yeah, I'm getting to an area where it's like not so windy, or at least I'll have my back to the wind. I kind of like this area anyways. It's kind of hard to fish it though. There's something about this little pocket. Still no signs of like mass aggressively feeding. The bite's just still slow for some reason. Kind of mind blowing. But There's a spot down the street that I wanted to go to, but it's I might try to hit it tomorrow. But it's like more open, and this is kind of like at the bottom of a hill, and I do have a little bit of protection from the wind. But yeah, the other spot is like right off the highway. It's probably a little bit more noisy and windy. So I decided not to go. With that wind blowing, it's probably making the water real murky and stuff. Finally seeing some bayfish right here. My goodness. These casts look so promising. I think that's like snake skin or something. Looks like some bluegill. Blue geeky. I'm just run and gun, basically. Older movies are great. Yeah, 100%. I just my sense of humor is like old school movie vibes or whatever. I feel like a lot of newer movies don't have like that sense of humor like they used to or whatever. But yeah, I do like older movies, 100%. What kind of movies are you watching? Uh, I don't know. It was weird. Like that movie was kind of random. I think it was like when we first got like a satellite or something. Just like had all these random options of movies to watch. But yeah, I'm not a big movie person, honestly. Depending on the situation. Like if I'm with people, like I kind of like to socially watch movies, like with people. But if I'm just chilling by myself or something like that, it's kind of hard for me to engage in something that I don't really, I'm not really interested in, I guess. Just something random like that. All right, so I need to check for snakes here. Oh my God. Almost hooked myself in the neck. I have too much like excess line out on this thing. So yeah, in the summertime, like all this will probably be dried up because I remember jumping off this to test the strength of my neck, my magnetic mount, and I jumped off of it, and I think it's like solid 3-4 feet or something, and it didn't fall off, and I was on solid ground. So yeah, this water is probably gonna drop a lot. Maybe that has something to do with me catching fish as well, because typically the water's not this high. But it's pretty much at its peak right now. I don't know, I fall asleep during movies. That's the best, when you can just fall asleep during a movie and wake up like, what just happened? And just catch it later. I'm the same. I don't think you guys will be able to see it, but I'll try to. See, these reels, SLX DC will backlash. I didn't even cast it out. I don't even know how it got this backlash right now. It's crazy. These are supposedly don't backlash. I didn't even cast it out. I'm upset at this point. I don't even have the patience to deal with something that I really didn't even mess up. That is nuts. I think it was just for me getting tangled up in the other rod or something. Oh my god. That's crazy. The reels are not supposed to backlash. At least that easy. But yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys the action of this lure, which you probably can't even see. I'm looking at it as if you guys are receiving the same quality as me. But yeah, you can kind of see it. It looks like a little snake, basically. Like a tadpole slash snake, like swimming through the water fast. I'll have to make a video on it to get good quality out of it. I watched Major Payne the other day, and I thought that was pretty funny. I haven't seen that movie in a while. It's kind of corny or whatever, but hey, I don't know. I'm a nerd, so that's cool. It's cool with me. Uh, there's this one movie. It's kind of funny. It's called the Green Book or whatever. This Italian guy ends up working for this black guy or whatever, and they didn't get along at first, but they ended up being like super cool friends. Pretty funny. Hey, John F. Dressing. What's up, John? Good morning, my friend. If there's any fish down there, I honestly feel like that they would just smash this thing right now. The action is crazy and something that I guarantee that they don't really see. I'm sure every fish in this spot has seen my chatterbaits. Someone was asking me a couple of weeks ago, like what that shadow is or whatever. It's like grass. I'm sure. I'm sure here in like a couple of weeks, if I fish this spot, you'll be able to see what it is. Like, oh, I can finally see it. The water drops so fast. The sun is so bright here. We can see it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was like, I sometimes I don't know. Like I did a live a couple weeks ago, and or maybe like last week, and I was at like this little dam, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard to see there with the glare of the sun. But yeah, there was like a lot of gar like right up by the edge, and I was hoping something big just surfaced over there. Uh, I was hoping you guys could see it because like one of the fish, it was so strange because I could see it swimming upstream, and it had like a spinnerbait in its mouth, and it was like kind of tripping me out because I saw something white, and it's like the current's coming and it was swimming into the current, and it was like weird. I'm like, that's just abnormal movement for something to be like that, to be swimming into the current. And yeah, I ended up seeing it was like these long nosed gar, short nosed gar, or whatever. One of them had a lure in its mouth, and I wanted to get it on film, but or I wanted it for it to be visible and alive, and it wasn't. I got a phone call as well, and it just messed up the audio for some reason. It was kind of strange. I wasn't able to. Somebody in the chat was like, "Turn on your audio or whatever," and I'm like, I muted the stream, and then I unmuted it. I'm pretty sure they can hear me. I'm just talking the whole time, and I went back and I checked it out, and sure enough, lost my audio for some reason just because of that phone call. Looks like it's gonna be another tough day. This wind will not calm down. I think it's like 15 mile per hour winds. It's hectic. I might drive over to the other spot. But I can't see myself catching anything there either, unfortunately. But again, I appreciate everyone. You guys have no idea. I just reached like 1,000 watch hours, and yeah, I think once if I can reach 4,000, that'd be cool. If I don't, so be it. But yeah, I think just reaching that milestone is pretty cool. Like, the support is overwhelming sometimes. I really appreciate you guys. I think I just had a follower. Either that, I was pulling a piece of grass and it looked like it was following it. This bait, it looks amazing. There's some clear water spots around here that, like I said, I'll probably try to create a video just to get that top quality from it. Just to see if or just so I can show you guys, perhaps. I'm gonna throw this chatterbait. It's a little more weedless. Sun is coming out. I think the sky is starting to clear up a little bit. Sorry if I'm missing anyone in the chat. I'm just running my mouth. Hey, what's up, bro, girl? Hello, hello. Hey, WSG, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Big bucks only. Yes, sir. I see the baseball glove. I'm pretty sure that's a baseball glove. Shout out. I appreciate you, my man. Shout out to everyone. Rug girl. Hello, host, my friend from Higio channel. Oh, hi. Good morning. Like done, Jimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I have so much faith in this spot. It's because normally I would at least get, like, catch a couple or miss some. But I guess it's just not that time of year, honestly. They're just focused on a certain type of forage. Because there's been the spawns, and there's just so much, like, I think other fish that they could be eating, like small bluegill, stuff like that. They're not just there. There's no lack of food, so they're not even. I don't even think they're like aggressively feeding, and that's the thing. Because I'm using reaction bait bites. I'm actually seeing a lot of little shad right here in front of me, like little fish fry. It's crazy. But yeah, I am saving up, trying to save up for this kayak. You never know. As soon as you try to make a plan, something else happens normally. But yeah, I'm trying to save up for this kayak to get better access on some of these bodies of water. So hopefully I can make that happen, I guess within maybe the next month or so. Work has been kind of slow, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I need to scroll down. Thank you. Yeah, fishing is it's my niche, and I really enjoy it. So peaceful, just being around the water. Actually, as just Fatal was saying, I almost want to get in the water. It's starting to get hot. The sun is coming out, but I think the wind is gonna kind of die down. I don't know why. I feel like it will. Hey, good morning, toys. Out here at the same spot, trying to catch the same fish I caught yesterday. Nah. But yeah, this is my mom actually doesn't stay far from here. Maybe I should go to her house and see if she got anything to eat over there. Oh man, I can't even tell where the land is right here. I guess I'll have to test it with my rod. Wow. I'm just gonna ride off faith on this one. Go check out the river real quick. There's other spots that I like to fish as well, but I can't get to them right now because there's just so much water coming. And I think from like Louisville Lake and stuff like that. Always tempted to cast out right here because look at this turtle, man. I almost stepped on him. He's dead. That's just a shell. I don't know what happened to him. Empty turtle shell. Crazy. Yeah, there's like carp and stuff in here, and the needle-nosed gar, but I'm always kind of tempted. I know there's other probably bass and stuff in here, but they probably move along. Or like spotted bass, maybe. I'm not too sure where this comes from, but I think it's like a runoff from the dam in Louisville. That's another spot that I want to fish, but it's just so much water coming out of it right now that the access is kind of rough. You don't really have a lot of space. You don't have a lot of space, and there's a lot of people fishing there. Let's see. Those watching, thank you. Yeah, 100%. Thank you. Thanks, Finding Joy. I appreciate you all so much, man. It's crazy. I can't explain it. I say that all nonchalant, but honestly, it's easy to say thank you and say that you appreciate it, but man, I'm the type of person, I guess you could, I guess I'm a giver, and someone was asking me for how much do I make. I was like, man, I would be so happy to be able to give back to people on my channel. I don't really have a lot to share at the moment, but there's people out there that genuinely, that like support people and stuff like that, and for supporting me out of all the people that they could be like supporting or whatever, or just, I don't know, even considering, means a lot. And like I said, I appreciate it. Even if it's just like 2 minutes out of your day, that means a lot. It's a lot. and it goes a long way. The water is a little bit more calm here. I'm not sure how deep it is. I'm not gonna let my bait swim to the bottom to kind of measure it. I can't be more than like 3 feet, but I know that there's probably all types of like alligator gar and long nose gar here. Surprised that I don't ever catch anything out of here. But I do see carp and stuff. I thought I would just try it. Yeah, I wonder what happened to the turtle. I don't think turtles shed their shells. Hot day, appreciate you thanking us what taking us fishing. Yeah, how hot is it up there for you guys? I know it's gonna probably be in the hundreds or getting close to the hundreds. It's like 90, low 90s, but with the humidity, it feels like 100. They said. I almost wanted to carry that, keep that turtle shell, but I don't know. I don't know if I should pick it up. It probably is like full of germs or something. But yeah, look, I use a little cube game. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it just died. That's his skull. It's pretty cool. I almost want to keep it. Should I keep it, chat? Hello to everyone watching. Thanks so much. Appreciate this. So much for supporting this channel. Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, man, my mom has always supported me pretty much anything that I've done, whether it be fishing, basketball, skateboarding, or just in general as a son. I want to start with her. If I ever make anything off this thing, I might give her I'll probably save my first check. I might give her my second check or something. YouTube will like, hey, probably like $20 or something. Like, you deserve this. But yeah, I didn't even hesitate to wait for an answer in the chat. I'm still carrying the turtle shell. I might put it in like the garden. We have like, well, not a garden, but we have like flowers in my apartments. Someone has some flowers, and I was like, maybe I could put it there. I don't know, either that or just clean it up. And I don't know, keep it. I've always been a fan of like aquatic animals or reptiles or whatever. But yeah, it's like a perfect little turtle shell. I might sign it since I'm so famous and just send it to someone. Give them my autograph. There was this, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of him. His name is Tony Hawk. They were doing a demo, like a skateboarding demo in Plano one time. And this guy was like, Tony Hawk was like signing autographs. This guy was like, or Tony Hawk walked up to him and he was like, you want my autograph? He was like, nah, do you want mine? I was like, I heard somebody told me the story about that, and I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, somebody would probably prefer that asked me that, like, you can have mine. Why would I want your autograph? Yeah, Tony Hawk, yeah, it was pretty funny. It was like kind of like before I moved out here to Dallas, but anytime an event like that would happen out here in Texas, it would kind of be known, kind of big. It's not like California where it's just like a everyday thing. But yeah, someone told me about that story. I was like, man, that's pretty funny. I think, speaking of autographs, I don't think they have that much meaning anymore. Like, I think just being able to like have what is it? So like so much access to people's lives and stuff like that, like on TikTok or what is it, Instagram, you can like directly message a person or whatever. I feel like autographs don't mean as much as they do used to people. It's just so easy to have access to like, oh, go to a basketball game and whatever and get it. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think that just having that access to people is not, it's a lot more common nowadays to engage, like all the meet and greets and stuff like that. It's just so easy to access a person's life now. But yeah, once they're I guess deceased or something like that, people, they seem to start caring a little bit different. It's like when you see an artist or someone that's famous on Instagram, whatever, they might pass away, and then all of a sudden they gain like 5 million subscribers. I'm like, what kind of support is that? Where were you at when this person was alive? The glare on this phone is pretty crazy. It's kind of hard for me to read the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, guys. Yeah, man. So yeah, I don't even like carrying two rods, and now I'm carrying two rods and a turtle shell. Ain't that something? Oh wow, I just broke it. I'm pretty sure it was gonna dry up and break anyways. Let's see. Hey, good morning, Ari as well. What, we want your autograph, Jimmy? Oh no, people will probably charge you for it. Tony Hawk the Great. Oh, I thought that was I thought that was Finding Joy that said that. Sorry, Ari. I kind of having a hard time reading the chat. It's super bright out here. Yeah, it's sentimental value. I think it's just more of a personal thing. Like people have like, just remembering being able to like have it signed specifically when that person was there or meeting them. But like as far as value, it's like it's not there. But the original person that signed it, I guess I remember seeing like the old black and white photos when they would make it out to their person in the person's name assigned to this person or whatever. I think those are a little bit different, like you say, sentimental values. But when it comes to value, I feel like it's just not there. But it's always cool, honestly, to have an autograph, I guess. I've never been type of person, I guess, to feel like to ask for autographs, honestly. I think I have, maybe if the person's already signing and they're not being swamped by like a lot of people, I would ask or something. But just to like kind of randomly walk up to a person and be the only person asking, like, I'm not gonna be that one person that's just like bothering this guy, even though they probably would want to, They're like, oh, I wish somebody would come up and ask me for an autograph. I was like, good luck getting that from me, because I don't want to bother people. I guess I'm kind of shy. I've always been a little shy, or especially now, I just don't like bothering people. Hey, sweetie Tisha. Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh yeah, it's still morning. I'm like, I've been out here so long. feels like it's already after noon or whatever. It's a windy day. Getting winds from the south, I think, like 15 miles per hour or something like that. Not ideal conditions. But yeah, I'm just trying to make the best of it. When we were kids, we would get the Nebraska football players' autographs. Nice. Yeah, it's like I used to even get like my high school people from my high school. Which I'm probably gonna spook the fish off. He's gonna dart off like a torpedo. He's not even moving. Sometimes they take off so fast and it just sounds crazy. But yeah, we used to get like the high school basketball player autographs and stuff like that, and just like being kids. But it's like at a certain point, like it does have sentimental value, you know. Like some people will be like, oh, like why would I want this high school player that never even made it to the league's autograph? But yeah, it's just for you, I guess specifically, it just has a different feeling. Oh, you saw that one? Yeah, it's a lot of them. Sometimes they'll like dart off, and it sounds like a torpedo or something. At the big, maybe like 30 minutes ago, I had one dart off as I was walking up trying to show it to the chat. I was like, I don't think y'all can see it, but yeah, and he just took off real fast, and it sounds crazy. I think if you were not like paying attention, you're just walking along the bank and you hear that, you're gonna think something's like coming out at you, and it's kind of scary. It like shock you, you know. But yeah, another reason why I chose this spot that I haven't been having a lot of luck at is I need to tighten my spool tension because I'm backlashing and I'm not even casting out. That's crazy. Getting a bird's nest. I'm not even throwing out. I think my spool tension is just super loose. Can't remember what I was fishing with. But yeah, one reason why I came out was, yeah, I'm decided to throw this vintage, just like an old Bill Dance lure. Anybody that's watching fishing like in the early, I guess, early 90s to 2000s, even today. Yeah, this is like a Bill Dance crankbait. Or it's a soft crankbait. Has a real good action in the water, and they're discontinued. They don't sell them anymore. But I was happy to come across a few of them, and this spot doesn't have a lot of debris or like vegetation that you can actually get hung on. So I'd rather go to a spot and have the chance of maybe catching one or two or whatever than going to a spot and immediately losing it, especially with it being such a kind of a rare lure. So yeah, I decided to throw it out at this spot. It's a little bit more, I guess, a safer spot to throw something like this. I have a little bit more confidence on not getting snagged, even though it's possible anywhere, honestly. But yeah, just a little less hesitant. I actually re-spooled my line. Have some new line on it. My reel. Yeah, again, I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. I remember you always talking about Bill Dance. Yeah, me and Bubba would always be talking about Bill Dance and stuff like that. One of my best friends growing up. Yeah, I do not want to get snagged, especially with something like this. This is like the lure was made like in the early 90s. I think they started making them in the 80s. I'll probably have a couple of more. I actually was able to get 3 and I'll make a video about it hopefully. But yeah, it's a really unique new lure. But yeah, I don't want to lose it, honestly. I had one and I caught it. I hung a long nosed gar, and somehow he wrapped his nose around the lure and he broke me off, like cut my line. But yeah, me and Bubba, we would always be talking about Bill Dancer. That was like there was no YouTube or anything like that, so it's like Saturday, Sunday morning fishing. It was like the best thing you could get as far as content, other than actually going out fishing yourself, or maybe like some VHS videos that were probably super rare from like the old spots that you can rent videos or whatever. Go in and rent movies. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you where I got that, honestly. I would love to, but I don't know. I don't want everybody to buy them from me before I do. No, I actually got it on eBay. I've created an eBay account, and I've been trying to find like vintage lures to make videos and stuff. I think a lot of people that it would bring a lot of nostalgia to a lot of people that are fishing like my age or a little bit older. They see some of the older lures or whatever, and just see how they perform. And I don't know. I think that I'd rather fish with something that I like to use as well, or something that has that, that nostalgia feeling, and just see how it perform in, these days, just to bring back some old vibes. But yeah, I've been trying to find like older lures and stuff like that. Look at this one. Oh my God. It's another big one. I just had to tap it. I was like, he's not gonna swim off. He didn't even swim off that fast. But yeah, it's a big carp. That had to be at least like 6 or 7 pounds. But yeah, eBay. I almost bought a I can't remember what it's called. It's a what is that thing called? We used to have it. It's a Tater twister. It's an old curly fry maker from like the 90s. And some people still have them original in the box. But yeah, I found one of those as well on eBay or whatever for like 25 bucks or something. I kind of wanted to get it just because I like the thickness and the simplicity of that machine. But yeah, we used to like, for instance, we'd like catch some fish or whatever. We'd go out and fish or whatever and catch like some crappie or bluegill. And there'd be days that we'd just like fry up some French fries or curly fries off the Tater twister, and they'd be like the best fries, man. I don't know if you can get that same like thickness out of like more modern curly fry makers. I'm pretty sure you can, but it's just something about that one. It was like from the 90s. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure maybe a few people have heard of them. I know my mom does. That's for sure. we used to have that thing. It was pretty cool. Do you remember me talking to you about lures every time I got paid? Or taking? Yeah. Every time my mom got paid, I didn't care about anything in Walmart, but just going to the lure section. I didn't care about video games, toys, or nothing. My mom was like, well, we're going to Walmart. And yeah, I would just go over there and she'd be in there for like an hour, and I'd just hang out in the fish section. Even the guys, I'm like, 8, 10 years old. And the people there thought I was like stealing because I'd hang out over there the whole time. I'm just like learning like all the different products, what you can utilize it for. Not even just the lures, but just like the different things in the outdoor section or whatever. And like sometimes I remember this one guy was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." Like, so you've been in this aisle for a while. Like, yeah, I'm just I don't care about anything else in this store. So I'm just checking out the fishing stuff. But yeah, my mom would always take me to like buy something. If I got like some soft plastics for a few bucks or something, or every once in a while I get like a hard bait. But kind of glad she didn't maybe spend a lot on me back in the day, because I would have to. It's funny. I would have like these knots sometimes, or I'd be trying to learn different knots, and sometimes I'd get out. She'd buy me a $15 lure, and I'd probably lose it. Like as soon as I hung into a fish or whatever, I'm like, oh well, my knot wasn't even good. It was funny. They used to buy me all these little tackle boxes and stuff, and I like lose all my baits. I remember I had a spoon one time. I cast it. I didn't even tie it on right, and I lost the lure like first cast. It's crazy. I have a pretty good memory. I have like a little dot on my hand right here. It's kind of hard to tell, but I was burning the line off. I was burning my line to put that spoon on. This had to be like 30 years ago, and I remember everything about it. I was trying to burn the line on to tie that spoon on. Burn the line dripped on my finger as it was burning, and tied that lure on, and I cast it out first cast. I lost it. It was one of those old school white and red and white spoons. Wow. But yeah, it's crazy. And I remember exactly where I was standing, everything. I have a crazy memory for some reason. Sorry if I'm missing y'all in the chat. I'm trying to work this bank and trying to see if I can catch something as usual. I might as well just shut up and just chat with y'all, because I'm not catching anything. That's funny. Yeah, remember your dad kept buying you lures and get snagged. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, man, it's just being, it's a part of being young. It's like, hey, I used to watch the infomercials or whatever, and like, hey man, I want to get this and get that or whatever. I go to my grandma's house and there would be nothing on TV. But I'm like, well, at least I'll just watch these fishing infomercials or whatever. But I think just having credit cards and debit cards weren't that very big back in the day. So it was just like, we're not gonna order that junk. Like, if they come out with it at the store, we'll get it, but we're not about to order it off of TV. Yeah, that's the good days. It's like, I don't know if I was just young and naive or what, but it just seemed like people just worried less about life at the time. Probably high pressure. That's why. That's true. 4x4 memories. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's very good times. I really enjoy it, and I think as of now, I can look back on all these days one day and be like, man, these were nice times. Kind of trying to grow, or doing like YouTube videos, chatting with people, talking about the older days. Even the spot, like, oh yeah, I remember I was talking about blah blah blah, this and that, when I was over on that bank. It's funny. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. The support has been overwhelming. I don't know what's the deal with these crawfish mounds. I'm pretty sure you really can't see it. I wonder if he's in it. That's like a huge crawfish mound. I I was talking to Troy one day, and like I was coming off this little concrete little dam area behind me, and I look down and I could just see something moving. I'm like, oh great, a snake. And I look down and it's like a 7-inch crawfish or whatever. I picked it up. It's pretty funny. But yeah, there's a lot of crawfish out here. I think it's probably what I should be using as a bait, but with not catching big numbers, I kind of go with a bait that I can just kind of work kind of consistently and fast. Like if I was using a plastic worm right now, I wouldn't be able to cover as much water. I'm just kind of run and gun fishing. But yeah, unfortunately it's so windy right now. There's another spot that looks a lot more promising, and I know it has catfish in it down the street, but it's just so windy and it's more open, so I thought it would be a good idea to come here since the wind is not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not as bad as it is at the other spot. It's a little more, like I said, out in the open. This is kind of like on a hill. But again, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And if you guys are into the content making, hopefully I'll be able to check out some of your content here pretty soon. Or your live videos. Oh my God. There's all these erosion holes or whatever. It's like the ground dries up. There's so much moisture in the ground. And it dries up and it splits. It creates these craters in the ground. So it's like you never know where to walk. I would kind of be a little scared to fish here at night or when you don't have much visibility. I know some people do try to come in at night when there's not many cars and stuff here or whatever. But yeah, there's so many like craters in the ground. I guess that's what you could call them. It's just like big holes, linear holes. Probably make a couple more casts here and might call it a day. Try to get some rest. I work until like 1:30 in the morning. So I wanted to get up early and do a live tomorrow, but if the wind is this bad, I'll probably just kind of sleep in, maybe. I kind of refuse to wake up to an alarm on a day that I don't work. I guess setting an alarm would be a good idea, but yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. Wish I could have got an earlier start today, but yeah, I don't get to sleep much, so kind of refuse to voluntarily wake up to an alarm, even though discipline is good. Sorry, I'm trying not to fall here. Oh, gotta go back to work. Okay, then have a good day. Take care. That's my mom's, y'all. She works a lot, extremely. Has been, I guess, her whole life, unfortunately. But yeah, she's still here with me. One day, hopefully, I'll be able to do something nice for her. Send her on a safari or something, or go so she can go see some killer whale watching. She loves killer whales. Maybe send her to Alaska or something. She probably would freak out. Be like, no, I'm good. It's too much water. But yeah, sorry, y'all. Probably make a couple more casts, literally, and go ahead and wrap it up because it's just way too windy. But the breeze is nice coming off this water, like the smell and everything. I might just try to do a video, and if I catch anything on the video, I might just upload like a little short clip of whatever I catch. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and continues to have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Take care. And yeah, catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Hopefully. But yeah, if I don't, I'll eventually be able to catch something, hopefully, somewhere at some point. Thanks again, everyone. Take care. Have a great day.